Bill and Kate Thursday night is at 8. Did I say that? Ask Bill and Kate Thursday night is here.
Thursday night's at 8.
Thursday nights at 8. With the bitten cheek that I just bit. Is here. Episode 164. Bill just ran into the garage to get him a Diet Mountain Dew. Watch. I'll be back with it. That's his favorite drink. I swear to God, his kids say that he probably has Diet Mountain Dew running through his veins. Yeah. That's all he drinks. He didn't drink water. Water? Like, he'll go to the gym and we'll make water, but it's colored water because he puts that Mia stuff or Mio or whatever's in it, you know, in your little bottle.
Yeah, I drink water then.
Anyway, so.
And sometimes on those days I'll drink even more water, but.
Oh, gosh. You know what? Next week, Bill, we're going to be, well, we're flying out tomorrow. But to go see, if you know us, you know where we're going. We're going to go see our favorite cover band, Tom Sandoval and Most Extras. 3 shows we're going to go see. Plus, we're going to go to Schwartz and Sandy's twice in between. That's the bar that he co-owns with Tom Schwartz. So that's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait. I got me some wigs today. I'm wearing a wig that, you know, every concert I'm wearing a different wig. It's just fun. Fun things to do. So we'll be doing our live show next week from Tempe, Arizona. They're 1 hour or 2 hours behind now.
2.
So we'll be there either in line or already in the venue something, but we'll be doing it live from there. So that should be interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, so the show starts at 8, so we'll be there at 6 o'clock their time.
So, all right. Got escrow over here. How has this week been, Bill?
All right, whatever.
Should we have done it from my phone?
No, it's fine.
Are you going to be able to call him back?
Yeah. Well,
He had a fraud alert earlier. So if you, fraud person is watching our show, we're getting you, you're going to get arrested, and then big man over here will take care of you himself. So, yeah. What? What?
So I'm going back to the question as to how was the week.
Oh.
So we're going live with the new listing tomorrow. So there was a lot of setup for that and getting that accomplished. We were supposed to close tomorrow on an all-cash deal that ultimately got shifted, and now we're back under contract already in less than a day, so that's a good thing. Mm-hmm. Happy sellers there to turn that around very quickly. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because as soon as that happened, as soon as we found out one of our deals was getting out, we got on the phone right away to somebody else that was interested in the property, actually sent in an offer on the property before.
And they were still interested, and they submitted the same offer. Obviously, the dates adjusted a little bit, but yep.
Yep. So all
right back to it.
All's well with that, and that's just how things happen. Anyway, so you answered that question how the week was, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so.
All right. Sorry, we got a lot to do. We got to pack tonight, and
got a very early flight in the morning, so we're gonna stay near the airport. So
we're not gonna go to bed till like 2 in the morning anyway. So what's the difference? I mean, what?
Nothing.
I'm telling you, because we still got to finish the mailers and stuff. Anyway, are you ready for some questions?
Sure.
Oh, God. All right. Frank from Fayetteville wants to know, is the market going to go back to the way it was before, where all the houses just flew off the shelves and the interest rates were super duper low? I missed that market, and I want to sell my house for a big, big price. Frank, so that was an insane market for buyers. I felt so bad for the buyers with that because why? Because buyers, in order to win the bid, they literally had to overpay for the house, and some had to waive appraisal to win the deal. Okay, they overpaid for it. Now buyers in this market, you're not overpaying for it. You're getting market value. There's room for them to negotiate. The interest rates are higher, yes, but you can always refinance refinance the interest rate back down, or you know, when it gets to whatever point that you like, and do that. So it's either you want to overpay the heck out of the house, okay, with that market that you want back, or
because in the context of you want to make a lot of money on your house, you were theoretically going to buy another house. So it works on the other side as well, that you are potentially going to overpay on the buy side. So and the other thing that was driving that market was not only you know, the low volume of homes that were available, but it was the very, very low interest rates that had so many buyers in the marketplace trying to do it. And, you know, builders are still catching up from 2008. Thankfully, with this slowdown that has occurred, there's been a lot more homes built, and quite frankly, new builds are getting a lot more traction right now, and there's, you know, cheaper financing because they're self-funding. So, you know, a new home, those kind of things are going on. So I think we're going to be more of a balanced market, even though inventory remains low. The builders are catching up so that it's not as much of a glut of availability as it was a couple of years ago.
And higher priced homes, they're taking a while. Why? Because simply, you know, of the interest rates and stuff like that. People are waiting for
interest
it
rates
to creep down a little bit. And how many people can actually afford a high priced home? Not that many. I'm talking close to $1 million, a little bit above $1 million, and then some. And with those people that can afford it, how many people are actually in the market to buy a home? Not that many. We know how many there are. I see it when I reverse prospect. Reverse prospecting means I go on the MLS and I get to see how many agents have buyers in the criteria that matches the home that we have for sale. So what do? I get in touch with them. Okay, I email them, I text them, I call them, I send them the information about our house, say, hey, we're having an open house here. Hey, we did a price reduction here. Hey, take advantage of, you know, come out and look. Your buyers are, you know, you're protected if your buyers come out. We're not going to try to steal your clients if they come out to the open house and stuff like that. So I'm always sending them messages, but I get to see exactly how many buyers are, you know, in the criteria for that home.
Yep.
And the price point, but
stealing
is not a lot.
Yeah, stealing a client is not quite the right word, because that's
Did I say that?
Yeah, that's ultimately against the regulations. What Kate's ultimately referring
Agents
to.
try it though.
What Kate's ultimately referring to is that a lot of agents, if they show the home, they're asking to cut the commission to the buyer's agents, and we don't believe in that. We believe that we are in a collaborative environment, and that's what it really takes to get your home sold. So we never play those. I don't want to say games, because that sounds derogatory. We don't take those actions again, because we ultimately believe it's important to be collaborative.
Okay, Elaine from Sonoya says, if I had a fire in my kitchen, but the damage got all fixed from it, does that have to be noted for when I go to sell my house this summer? What happens if I don't let my agent know about that?
So one of the place where it would come out is there's a question on the disclosure that talks about an insurance claim, and I'm assuming that this was a big enough fix that it required an insurance claim. So if that's the case, then yes, you would have to disclose it, and because if it comes out afterward, and in fact we had this happen with a friend that wasn't really false disclosing, but nonetheless, you know, there was a minor issue that got turned into a bigger issue.
That was before we got into real estate. I know exactly what you're talking about.
So you got to be very careful about not disclosing. You're actually better off disclosing so it doesn't come back and bite you later. Because if for whatever reason there was some deficiency in the repair,
it's like an STD test. It's going to show up anyway, so you got. I mean, right? Right?
Yeah, sure.
Like, if it's something that won't ever go away, you know, then you gotta, right?
Sure, yeah.
That's where my mind goes.
Anyway, so yeah, if something comes up, if you've disclosed that it took place, and there was a minor thing that came up after the fact, you're covered because you did disclose it. So, just you're much better off disclosing, and
Right.
and getting a little, maybe even a little bit more scrutiny in the inspection because of it.
Okay, Terry from Tyrone is asking, I'm a bold kind of guy. I like bold, bright colors, and my house is painted a different color in every room. Why did I get a Southern accent when I talk about Tyrone? I don't know. I've kept it up very well. There's nothing wrong with my house, and I will need to paint it. Will I need to paint it a boring, agreeable gray if I want to sell it in the future? That's a good question, Terry. And the buyers like that boring, agreeable gray. They still do. They still do. Drives me crazy. But they like that gray, that white, that sterile look. They like it.
We'll also tell you that we have seen homes and heard of homes that didn't paint and they sold within a few days. Obviously, back in that market when.
Well, that crazy market. Yeah, that crazy. That doesn't count.
But
like
nonetheless.
Could you imagine that house? And remember when Bun went over there and they said, "Oh, no way, has to be like torn down." Remember? And it sold during that market. Nowadays, if they try to sell it, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I always thought you were talking about that colored the various colored house that.
Where?
So, the one that ended up being in Fisbo, we saw it, and then they painted some of the same bold colors in their new house that we went to go see.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to,
Okay.
and then you switched gears on me,
I
and then
did.
I got lost a little bit
I
there.
didn't want to say the names, obviously, but yeah.
But yeah, so I mean, again, Kate and I firmly believe that unless it's not in good shape, you really don't need to paint. But if we get a lot of feedback, we're going to pass that feedback along and act accordingly. So my initial reaction is don't do it. See how it works in the marketplace initially. And if you start getting a lot of feedback that says it needs to be painted, then take the action. But don't necessarily take the action ahead of time.
All right, Mike from Sonoy asks, I'm going to get a screen porch put in on my house in about a month. Can you tell me if that will add to the square footage of my house? Because if it don't, I don't want to have to tell the tax man about that and pay more to them. I already pay them enough. All right, what do you say for Mike, Bill?
So screen porch, right?
Screen porch, yes.
So it won't add square footage per se to your home because that wouldn't be, quote, finished space, even though you might put furniture and things out there. It will be a separate element that would be listed as an addition to your home, but that typically, well, it won't add square footage, but it will potentially add value to your home, and thus the value of your home may go up and thus taxed accordingly. Now, we've also seen many cases where the tax man doesn't catch all those enhancements and whatnot, and the home that's sold looks very different than the home that's listed in the tax records.
Yeah.
So,
we cannot.
there's that.
Yeah, that's not the gospel. That's not the Bible. Which way?
Gospel.
Gospel? Okay, yeah. That's not the gospel. So, okay, Jolina from Noonan says, I don't like my next door neighbors at all. Okay. Kate,
Time to sell your house.
Kate, you need to come over to where we live and knock on the neighbor's door and make them move. I'll message you my address. Julia, I don't know what to tell you. There's one in every neighborhood. I guess, is there a neighborhood where everybody likes each other? I don't know. Probably not. So I really don't know what to tell you with that. I mean, you can move, like Bill said.
Yeah, unless they're doing something that's disturbing the peace, and you need and something that would warrant calling the police.
But me calling people is not going to make somebody go, oh, you know what? Kate called. I think I'm going to move. That's not how it works. I call them to say, hey, if you ever have plans in the future of anything real estate related, save my information, give me a call. And that's what I do. But I can't sell somebody on the idea of selling their house. It just,
Because your neighbors don't like you.
you know, I'm sorry, Jolena, but yeah, I'm sorry I couldn't help you with that. But we can help you move, find a better neighborhood with neighbors that you like, right?
Absolutely.
Oh gosh, oh my God, it's joke time. That's quick. That's 5 questions.
Yeah, it's actually a little longer than you think from the time perspective.
What?
I think, yeah, my watch is right.
So since, you know, Valentine's Day is next week, but it's going to be before our next show, this is kind of Valentine's themed, if you will.
Okay.
All right?
Sounds great.
All right. Bill, what did the paperclip say to the magnet? I find you very attractive.
Okay. Yep.
I mean, that's cute, right?
Absolutely.
And we got
It's a good one.
a Valentine's edition. Would you rather?
Okay.
Yeah, you ready for that?
Sure.
Okay, Bill. Would you rather hear these songs, My Heart Will Go On by Celine Dion or I Don't Want to Miss a Thing by Aerosmith?
I don't want to miss a thing.
Oh, you don't even know the first one, do you?
Kinda, but
That's the Titanic song.
yeah, okay. So, yeah, no. So my answer stands.
Okay. Would you rather have or see roses or sunflowers?
Roses.
All right. Movie theater or Netflix?
Movie theater.
Fancy restaurant or a home-cooked meal?
Fancy restaurant.
Chocolate chip dipped strawberries or chocolate fondue?
For which you can dip strawberries in, so it doesn't matter. So I guess fondue, you got more choices.
Sugar cookies or pink frosted cookies?
Pink frosted cookies.
Chocolate covered pretzels or chocolate covered almonds?
Pretzels.
Teddy bear or box of bonbons?
Bonbons.
Flowers or balloons?
For me?
I don't know. Just flowers or balloons
What
to
would,
look at.
what would I rather? I'd rather balloons.
All right, brunch or dinner?
Dinner.
And then this last one says rom-com or horror. What does rom-com mean?
Romantic comedy.
Oh, okay. Romantic comedy or horror?
I don't really like either one, but probably rom-com.
Yeah, I don't like horror either. It's stupid. When they get to the chase part, and you're like, oh, I don't like
I like
that feeling.
suspense, but I don't like horror.
God. Yeah. All right, hey, fun fact about Valentine's Day. Do you know that nearly 250 million roses are grown in preparation for Valentine's Day each year? She wants to go in the bedroom. That door's closed.
Get her in a second.
What if she has to go pee?
Well, she'll wait a minute.
So he's going anyway.
Go ahead.
Oh gosh. But anyway, so guys, like I said, we'll be here, not here, but we're going to be doing our show again next week. We're going to be in Tempe, Arizona, and we'll be at the venue that Tom Sandoval and Most Extras are playing at. Can't wait. Tomorrow's the first concert in Ventura, California, then Saturday in San Diego, California. We go to Schwartz and Sandy's on the 13th and the 14th. And then Tempe, Arizona on the 15th. What? Bill's birthday is February 11th on Sunday. We will be in San Diego having Bill's birthday day. So whatever Bill wants that day, Bill gets within reason. So, gotta watch myself.
Whatever.
Anyway, 678-628-K. Email us, text me, whatever, with your email questions. With your questions for the show. You know what I mean. But best number in real estate. You guys have a good one. See you next time.